My man Mark here.
What's going on?
Meeting, talking about real estate. You look great, bro. You look great.
Thanks,
talking about real estate, talking about things. And you just started being a real estate agent. You've been a real estate agent for 3 years now.
Yeah, just going into my third year here.
Also, fun fact, he was on Big Brother.
Oh gosh, yeah, it was like 7 years ago now.
What season was that?
Season 7.
Season 7.
If you want to watch some very mediocre lying and non-convincing acting, that is the show to watch. That is, the winner from that season was from Kelowna.
Yeah.
We actually live in the same building.
Yeah. What's his name again?
Dane.
Dane.
If you ever see a guy walking around Kelowna, he's like missing a few teeth, but he's got this like big ear-to-ear smile, that's the guy.
And Dane is also on the new show
Canada Shore.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool. He's from here in Kelowna as well. And so it's cool that you're on that show. My daughter is like a massive fan.
Really?
She's watched like every season.
I had no idea.
She knows all the things, all the stories. Big fan of that show. But anyway, so you started with this real estate stuff. You've been going for 3 years now.
Yeah.
What do you think one of the biggest challenges it was for you? Because you used to do radio as well.
Yeah.
You used to be a host of one of the biggest radio stations, our top 40 station here in town, Virgin Radio. And now you're transitioning into this new kind of field of business and endeavors and trying to navigate that. Like, what has been one of the biggest challenges that you've had going into this new, you never sold a home before. You never knew anything about this, and you dove in. Yeah. You sold 30 homes now.
Oh, roughly, yeah, right there.
Pretty good in the last few years, which is pretty top tier. Some agents get into the business and don't sell anything. He's doing pretty good right now.
He's a nice guy.
And I won't take any of that credit. So what would you say, like just dipping your toes into something that's brand new, especially for somebody who's watching, who wants to try something new, wants to try a new career path, something that they've always wanted to do, but are struggling with like getting over that hump of just like going ahead and fucking doing it. What would you give them some advice on, like one of the biggest challenges that you faced and then overcame?
Patience, consistency, and repetition. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fail tons of times. In fact, how can you get better at something if you haven't failed at it?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I failed at real. I mean, thankfully real estate went well, but you gotta be consistent. Rome wasn't built in a day, that kind of thing. Yeah. It takes time, and you gotta try, and maybe some people don't want to work with you. That's great. Okay, do you know someone that does want to work with you? And you just gotta keep at it,
Keep going.
Keep grinding. The second you take your foot off the pedal, it's like, you know what it's like? It's like a jet ski. You know how when you're like grinding, sort of whatever throttle on the jet ski, the second you let go of the throttle, like you immediately
right off.
That's what real estate's like. That's what any business is like. You gotta keep like on the throttle
going. Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully that helps.
There you go. So stick to itiveness. Be okay to miss a few shots. Failure is good. I was watching this podcast recently where the guy was talking about Federer, the tennis player, and he only won 54% of the matches that he went into. Yeah. And he's like, if you were in school and you got a 54% grade, you would think that you're like doing really bad. Right. Yet the person who's one of the number one tennis players in the world had a 54% winning rate of the games that he's won. It's like you are going to fail.
As long as you're over 50%, that's all.
And that's okay,
you just gotta keep going, like just consistency, like just try and do. And it will happen. It'll work. It'll just give it some time.
Especially for artists too. If you're an artist watching this and you're scared to put out your songs, just put them out. You're not going to blow up off the first song or the first 100 songs that you put out. Just keep on putting out more songs.
Unless you're Billie Eilish, right?
Every now and then there's a weird unicorn that Soulja Boy came out with that track and it just catapulted his career. But for the most part, just put up the shots on the board and eventually you're gonna sink some.
I like it.
Let's go. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, man.
So that was dope, getting a chance to hang and kick it with the man Mark. I'll tag his Instagram in the comments here so you can check out what his content's all about. He's killing it in the real estate game now, doing his thing. Just want to give him props for that. He brought me some chocolates as well, which is awesome. This is Naked Velvet. This is my homie Matan's company that we did the chocolate making episode with many episodes back around Valentine's Day. So that was pretty cool. Very nice gift. Big thanks for that. And also, if you didn't know, Mark is one of the actors, one of the homies that I had out in the music video for Ball Drop. So if you ever watched the Ball Drop music video, Mark is in that one. We were hanging out in the limo and at Sapphire, which is a venue in town here that has since closed down, no longer exists. But yeah, that was, and it had this massive disco ball that we used as like the Ball Drop theme for that video, which was pretty dope. And it's one of my most popular songs or well-known songs, and one that people request me to perform on tour all the time. So yeah, Ball Drop music video, Mark's in there. Right now I'm getting prepared for my coaching call tonight. It is Tuesday, so back in the crib, ready to get rocking. So stoked for this. Every week I just love it. I love getting a chance to sit down and just pour into my coaching clients and to teach them things that I know about, you know, making music and making money with your music and being, you know, in this game for as long as I have, and just teaching them the tips and the tricks. So super stoked for the call tonight. I might do a little recap video after. We'll see how the day goes, but stay tuned, keep it going. Just finished the coaching call. The recording is converting into a video file, and I post all of the coaching calls on our in our folder that gets shared with the group. So if anybody misses a call, they get to watch the replay whenever they want, whenever it makes sense for them. We've got quite a few people in the program already, and I'm really stoked about it. Level Up Coaching. So if you're an artist and you're trying to figure out how to navigate this industry, how to make fans, how to, you know, create quality content so that you can actually convert the people who are watching your stuff into actual fans who care about you enough to buy your music, buy your merchandise, support you in a real way, this is how you can do it. This is one of the ways you can find out all the information online yourself and dissect it all and, you know, try and learn. That's how I did it at first. And then I started hiring coaches myself and realized how quicker I can get to the finish line when I fast track things, when I learn from people who know more than me, and put my ego aside and go, hey, like maybe I don't have it all figured out. Maybe I do need to learn a little bit more. So as I'm teaching, I'm still learning consistently all the time from people that are at a higher level than me, that are teaching me the skills and tricks that I can then dissect and give to my coaching clients. Tonight's call was all about YouTube, Google ads specifically, to be able to help YouTube channels, to help, you know, trigger the algorithm and get people who are caring about your music and want to listen to what you have, and like how to reach people who are already listening to similar music to the music that you make. That's the craziest thing about us as artists. We just make our music, but we don't realize there is thousands, millions of people out there that if they just heard our music and got it in their ears, they would become fans. If they heard our story and knew what we were about, they would become fans of us. And it's all about just finding those people. Sometimes it's not about creating more content and just flooding the system with like a ton of new songs. It's taking the content that you've already created and finding a way to get that content, those videos, those songs in front of people who will actually care to listen to it and then become fans in the long run. So thank you to everyone who's watching this. If you are a fan of my music, if you care about it, if you're an artist and you want to learn how to, you know, make it in this music business that's so difficult to navigate by yourself, make sure you send me a message, hit me with the words coach, or, you know, DM me the word coach in my DM somewhere, or coaching or level up program, something along those lines, so I know that you've watched this video and that you're interested in joining the program. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for watching this, for vibing out. Thank you. Let's keep going and let's keep growing.